A tariff is a tax imposed by a government on imported goods and services. While the concept may seem straightforward, tariffs play a complex and often controversial role in global trade. They can be used to generate government revenue, protect domestic industries and jobs, protect consumers, or assert political leverage over other nations. At their core, tariffs make imported goods more expensive, encouraging consumers to buy domestic alternatives. This strategy can be effective in shielding local industries from foreign competition, supporting employment, and helping nascent industries develop. For instance, developing nations often use tariffs as part of an import substitution industrialization strategy to protect emerging industries and reduce reliance on agricultural exports. There are two primary types of tariffs: specific tariffs, which charge a fixed flat fee per imported unit, like $500 per car, and ad valorem tariffs, which are based on a percentage of the item's value, like 5% of the import price. These tools not only raise the cost of foreign goods, but can also be used to promote national interests or respond to geopolitical challenges. A notable example is the global response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, where tariffs and sanctions were used to express political disapproval. Governments impose tariffs for several reasons. Tariffs can serve as a vital source of income for governments. This type of tariff, often called a revenue tariff, is not necessarily intended to restrict imports, but to ensure a steady flow of government funds. These funds can then be used to invest in public goods such as infrastructure, education, or healthcare. In some historical contexts, tariffs were a primary means of funding national budgets before modern tax systems were developed, especially in countries where other forms of taxation are limited. Tariffs help insulate local producers from foreign competitors who may benefit from lower production costs, government subsidies, or looser environmental and labor regulations. By raising the cost of imported goods, tariffs give domestic businesses a better chance to compete, grow, and invest in new technologies. This protection is especially critical for infant industries, sectors that are still developing and may struggle to survive against well-established international rivals. Safeguarding these industries helps preserve jobs, reduce unemployment, and stabilize local economies. Without such protections, domestic companies may be forced to shut down, offshore production, or lay off workers to remain competitive. Tariffs can also serve as a safety measure for consumers by discouraging the import of potentially harmful or substandard products. In some countries, goods produced under weak regulatory environments may contain dangerous materials or fail to meet health and safety standards. By making these goods more expensive through tariffs, governments reduce their attractiveness and encourage consumers to purchase safer, locally regulated alternatives. This also indirectly motivates foreign producers to raise their quality standards if they wish to remain competitive in markets with strict import regulations. Tariffs can be used as tools of economic diplomacy. Governments may impose them strategically to pressure or punish other nations for political actions, human rights abuses, or violations of international law. For example, tariffs may be applied to key exports of a rival nation to weaken its economy or send a strong political message. In times of conflict, they can be part of broader sanctions or boycotts. Additionally, protecting industries deemed vital to national security such as steel, technology, or energy ensures a country can remain self-sufficient and less vulnerable during geopolitical tensions. However, tariffs can come with significant downsides. They often lead to higher prices for consumers and can reduce the incentive for domestic industries to innovate and remain efficient. In some cases, tariffs disproportionately benefit specific industries or regions while harming others, leading to internal economic imbalances. Additionally, the use of tariffs as a political tool can spark retaliatory actions, resulting in trade wars. Despite these challenges, tariffs can offer strategic benefits. They may stabilize domestic markets, make prices more predictable, and serve as useful negotiation tools in international trade. In some cases, tariffs reduce a government's reliance on internal taxation by generating external revenue. In conclusion, tariffs are a powerful yet double-edged tool. They can foster domestic growth and support national interests, but they can also strain international relationships and raise costs for consumers. As global trade continues to evolve, the debate over the use and effectiveness of tariffs remains ongoing, with policymakers weighing their economic and political consequences carefully. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative videos. See you next time.